morning, my darlings. We are back home again, back to grey, rainy England. My goodness, the last day, yesterday when we were in France, I was comparing South of France weather forecast for the next 10 days to England's, and it's just actually quite upsetting. I've never been so tempted to accidentally miss my flight in my entire life, but I always miss home, and I always do love coming back, of course, to my boys, my garden, and just home comforts, our bed, our bedroom, our pillows, all those little things. So we're back home for the foreseeable future, and I'm very, very happy to be home, but I do wish that summer would actually arrive in England. Never mind, never mind. So Charlie and I got back home at about midnight last night. If you watched to the end of Thursday's vlog, then you'll have seen our reunion with our sweet little boys, and so optimistic. I booked myself in for bar and Pilates and a sculpt class at Bamford this morning. Obviously that did not happen. I cancelled all of them before going to bed last night. Yes, I cancelled all of them before going to bed last night, but I am heading to Bamford a little bit later because I actually have, I can't remember if it's a 60 or a 90-minute treatment there later today, which I'm so excited for. I've got a call at 12 and the treatment is at 12:45, so I'm going to have to do the call at Bamford, so I'm going to head off shortly to do that. I am really peckish. I've no idea what food is in the house. As you'll have seen, I picked a few courgettes and beans from the garden this morning. Don't know if we've got any eggs. I'm going to do a little forage around the kitchen and see what we've got. The courgettes are coming through thick and fast, so I might make a courgette creation, don't know what yet, later on today. Probably do a nice courgette pasta for dinner. And then what else can you expect from this vlog? Well, I'm going to do a little bit of unpacking, which I know is not the most exciting thing in the world to watch, but I did do a little bit of ordering online while we were away. I don't know what it was about lying on a beach and on my phone, but I placed a few orders. I placed a Net-a-Porter order. I placed an Hermes order for the first time in my entire life. Yeah. We will unbox that later on today. And what else? A few little beauty products. I literally have everything from puffer coats to bikinis to share with you. The weather has just made me very confused when it comes to what to purchase. Anyway, I'm gonna have a look what's in the house and make some breakfast, and then let's head over to Bamford. Bunny, did you do any shopping for Mummy while Mummy and Daddy were away? Not a chance, Mummy. I've been sleeping. Right, please let there be something in here. No! No eggs. Right. One cannot make a courgette omelette without eggs. Okay. What about in the other fridge? I think we've got some Riverford boxes. Yes. Ooh, we've got some nice Coco's Organic. Oh, Coco's Organic. Huh. Ah, this was a delivery from Coco's Organic that arrived while we were out. They've got a new creamy spread. I think, is it vegan? It can't be. Yeah, it is. Ah, vegan. Wow, okay. A creamy spread from crackers with like some fig jelly. Oh, yum. Okay, but not breakfasty. Okay, luckily I've managed to forage together enough to make a morning smoothie. We've got some natural yogurt that's still in date from before we went away. It should be fine, shouldn't it? Even though we opened it before we went. I'm sure it'll be okay. Some kefir that arrived while we were away. We've got some peanut butter. Thank goodness for these pouches from All Plants. This is an almond and berry, smoothie pack. And then I have loads of these in the freezer. They're amazing. They are acai pouches. Wild Nutrition superfood blend. And I will stick in some chia seeds. The courgettes won't be going in the smoothie, but they will be going in the fridge for us to cook with later. Well, this is very lovely, as well as sending the new launch, the cream cheese. Coco's Organic sent this little hamper while we were away with some goodies inside. This, I think, is a ginormous agave syrup. And funnily, I was reading in Glucose Goddess while I was away that this is of all of the things you can use to sweeten your drinks and your you know, cakes and things, agave is meant to be the best, all in all. A lovely bottle of rosé from Ami. Oh, we've got a little cheese knife, very cute, and a chopping board down here. Some organic dried figs, yum. And then, ooh, some olives and some crackers. So yes, I think cracker, cream cheese, figs on top, and then a swirl of the agave syrup. Dexy. Stop. And then a swirl of the agave would be absolutely delicious. Okay, made it to Bamford. I have done my calls in the nest area and I'm now in the spa, just in one of the little changing room cubicles at the moment. They have these beautiful lit mirrors, which are always very, very flattering. So I have just discovered that it is in fact a 90-minute treatment. Heavenly. I feel like it takes an hour for you to really get into the mode, and then the final half an hour is just sheer bliss. This is called the Bee Balance treatment. It's their newest treatment. I think it's only been on the menu for 3 or 4 weeks and includes drainage massage, lots of relaxation, and a very unusual kind of tapping ritual, which I'm very much looking forward to trying out. Sounds absolutely heavenly, so I think I'll pop you on a little time lapse in the room so you can see what it's all about. This is a very kind PR treatment from the Bamford team. You'll know that Charlie and I very regularly book ourselves in for treatments here, so this is a real treat to be treated by Bamford to this one. So without further ado, let's head into the spa and see what this treatment is all about. Okay, so this is the gorgeous Bamford treatment room that I'm going to be spending the next 90 minutes. So this treatment, I've just been told, is fantastic, not only for drainage for the body, but also hormonal and emotional and energy blockages. We're going to have everything from breathing, stretching, deep tissue, tapping, gua sha, reflexology. It sounds like a treatment that's gonna have so many elements, which I love, keeps it very exciting. Oh, I'm so excited. I feel like I really need this at the moment. Don't know, maybe it's the weather, who knows, but yes, excited to give this a go. Hello again, my darlings. Back in the safety of the car. Sorry for the wonky camera angle. Oh, I feel like I'm in a daze. That was just the most heavenly treatment. Excuse my hair and face. I'm literally just marinating in that gorgeous rose and geranium oils that have been slathered and massaged onto my body. Okay, review of the treatment. So that was the Bee Balance treatment at Bamford. 90 minutes. Fantastic for invigorating, detoxing, relaxing the body. Oh, I did not want it to end. It was so gorgeous. More relaxing than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like getting flung around in various positions and things like that. All in all, it is a relaxing treatment, but different to your usual treatment. If you feel like you've tried them all and you don't want just a regular massage, you want something a little bit more fun and different, then that is the one to go for. Not sure at what point my camera timed out, but she used this long selection of sticks all bound together to tap on my limbs and even on my face, on my head, which is so invigorating, gets everything like buzzing. And then she would do a massage with the gorgeous oils, really light massage. If I was to have the treatment again, I would actually ask for more pressure. I think the whole idea is that it's relaxing and light pressure, but I'd ask for higher pressure next time. And then these two stones, like gua sha style stones, I think she must have kept them in ice cold water because they were really cold when she was doing the massage with those afterwards. Just so lovely. Even had a little face massage, which I always love, a little head massage. The only area that I wish had been massaged more is the chest area. I find that my chest... Ooh, where's my necklace? Did I put it in my pocket? Yes, thank goodness. Yeah, I always feel that my chest is quite a tight area. She focused a lot on the lower back. Apparently us ladies hold a lot of tension there. Oh, it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to add that alongside the Bamford signature massage, which is the 90-minute treatment that is my go-to to book myself in for and to give as gifts to other people. I'm going to add the Be Balance up there with the signature one. I would say if you are treating yourself and it's like a one-off, then go for the signature. But I think if you're a massage pro and you've had a lot and you want to experience something a little bit different, then Be Balance, is wonderful. Equally, if you feel like you're... I can't put it on by myself. Equally, I think if you feel like you're a little bit like maybe mentally blocked or emotionally blocked, then the Be Balance one is really nice. It's a very comforting treatment. At the beginning, did some breathing and some pressure points, and she said something really lovely that got me like so zen. I think it was something like, you are safe, you are something, I can't remember what the middle one was, and then you are loved. And I was like, oh, that's so lovely, and it just sent me off. So as soon as I get my necklace back on, I'm gonna dash around the farm shop and then hopefully get back in time to make my courgette cake. That is the plan. I know you guys probably missed the Daylesford Garden Centre. It's been 2 weeks since I brought you here. They've got some beautiful hydrangeas around the deer. Lots in bloom. The dahlias looking gorgeous. Right, mustn't get distracted. Ooh! I need to get a few essentials and then head back home. Okay, I have got my goodies for my baking and I've fallen in love with all of the new table linens that are in the store at the moment. Ooh, podcast is already playing. I have got to stop going in there with no makeup on because I always bump into people, whether it's one of our friends that lives locally or someone that watches the YouTube channel. I just met the loveliest lady, Bailey, shout out to Bailey, who moved over to the Cotswolds from New Zealand last year, and she said part inspired by Jeremy Clarkson and part inspired by our vlogs. That has got to be the biggest thing you could possibly inspire someone to do, move around the world. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope it's living up to your expectations. Sorry my darlings, my battery died mid-conversation in the car. I cannot remember what we were talking about. I'm sure it was absolutely fascinating, but made it back home. It looks like Charlie has also been to Daylesford. We are honestly like ships in the night, but to be fair, I have been there for about 5 hours and picked up some beautiful blooms. I have picked up literally, actually I'm not even going to show you, so it's very boring essentials for my baking. But yes, so I'm going to try making courgette, lime and pistachio cake because I am obsessed with pistachio. I will share the recipe down below, but I am making it in the Thermomix. I feel like you can probably do this, you can definitely do this cake without a Thermomix. You would just obviously have to adapt the recipe for a hand mix or whatever you've got in the kitchen. So first of all, I need to roast my pistachios. So I'm going to pop them in the oven and then let them cool down before cracking on with the rest of the recipe. Alright, here's all the ingredients as well as the pistachios, which are roasting in the oven. So we've got the courgette. Now the recipe just says 1 courgette. How am I supposed to know how big the courgette is meant to be? So I really hope it's going to give me measurements further down the line. 3 eggs, butter. I actually only need 1 lime for this recipe, juice of and zest of, baking powder, baking soda, sugar, and then I've got the icing sugar out already, plain and self-raising flour. I am not going to be varying from the recipe this time because that is where I always go wrong. We know that I'm not the best at baking, darlings, but I'm going to give it a go, so please wish me luck. 45 minutes later and the loaf is out of the oven. It looks really good. I'm so glad that it's actually risen properly, so I am going to let it cool down for 20 minutes or so and then get started with the buttercream and pistachio topping. Well, we have a brief moment of blue skies after our dinner, so we thought we'd come and do an evening garden walk. I just grabbed a couple of containers to do a little bit of pulling up of dead bits and things which have overgrown. That's the only problem with going away on a summer holiday if you are a gardener, that everything gets a little bit wild and overgrown. I can't remember if I showed you this earlier, but this is my little, I think it's called 8-ball courgette, but I call it my pom-pom courgette. Really excited to have lots of those later. I think they'd be really fun on the barbecue. My little onions are also doing very well. In fact, I would say that one, no, it doesn't want to come out of the ground very easily, so that's a sign that it's not quite ready. But look at that perfect little onion that should be ready just in time for roast season. This one is not doing very well, this little courgette. You can see it's trying very hard to grow little yellow courgettes, but they're just not doing too well at the moment. I need to give that a good feed. I think everything is feeling a little bit neglected down here in the garden, so hopefully I'll have a few days of sunshine because I'm desperate to spend a solid day down here getting everything tidied up. I did notice, let me just pop these down, I did notice around here that some of my carrots are looking exceptionally ginormous. Are you ready for this? There's a huge one there that's pretty much ready to come out. These are all little radishes. Another mega carrot there. My goodness, that is absolutely huge. As soon as I plan any recipes involving carrots, I've got plenty to choose from. I can tell I've not been down here for a while because there's weeds like this sneaking in. You are not allowed here.
He was soaking wet.
Excuse me, Chick-fil-A. Excuse me.
You know, I sent you that picture of Spot Dicky, didn't I?
Oh, he's lovely.
He's naughty.
He's very bad, but he is lovely. I enjoy gardening because my mummy enjoys gardening.
And then Dexter went up on there. No,
Tara.
where was Dexter?
Tara.
They went
Tara.
on
In other news, I have got my first baby pumpkin. Look at this. Just a few months to go and these will be taking over. There's one there and I spotted another one. Yes, look. Just the size of a hazelnut. Very exciting. In other exciting news, at the bottom of the garden we have got our first little anemone. Look at that. My favourites. This bush is going to look fabulous when it's in full bloom. Charlie is giving the trees a trim. Let's see what else needs deadheading down here. And in here we have got so many giant tomatoes. Look at that. Wowza. Wowza. Goodness me, it'll be exciting when these ripen. Oops. I'm so sorry. If I leave it here, will it ripen? Or maybe a little animal will come and have a feast. It's like a forest of tomatoes in there. Good morning, my darlings, from an out-of-breath Josie. It takes me, I just filmed, as you saw, the bed making. It takes me 3.5 minutes to make the bed in the mornings, not just a quick, simple fling back of the duvet. I think it's worth it. I think it's very, sorry, just got a glimpse of my brassiere then on the side, but I think there is something psychologically very satisfying about completing a task first thing in the morning, such as making a bed, and it just makes so much difference to how tidy and organized your bedroom feels. I know some people are like, why would I bother making it when I'm just going to get back in it later? Let me know down below if you are a bed maker or not. And something that I learned from Freddie a few years ago, can't remember where we were. Actually, I think it was when I last slept over at her house. And she flung her duvet all the way back for like an hour. And I was like, darling, what are you doing? And she said that she aerates her bed. So she leaves the duvet flipped back for like an hour to let the bed breathe. And ever since she said that, I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So now I do that too. There's your, there's your fun fact for the day. Oh, still out of breath. Well, look at this. Do your eyes deceive you, or is it actually a blue sky day? Hallelujah. Yay. Blue skies in England. Wonders will never cease. Oh, Charlie's got the gate open so that we can have an open air workout with a view to the fields. Simon, our personal trainer, is here, so Charlie's in the gym now. I'm going in 10 minutes. While we were in France, the rapeseed in that field opposite was harvested. Gutted I missed the combine harvester action, but never mind. It's looking a little bit brown and sad. I'm sure it won't be too long until they plough it up, which will be quite fun, but also very dusty. So I'm going to be in a good mood today because the weather is nice. I've got paddle at 3 o'clock with Petra. And if it stays sunny after the workout, I'm going to quickly show you the bits that I ordered. I promised you a Net-a-Porter and an Hermes unboxing, which also I'm very excited to do because the box is just sat there in the dressing room. But yes, I'm going to head to the gym and do my workout. I'm wearing dark green Adenola leggings, nice high-waisted ones, and then my Lululemon Longline sports bra. Probably should have worn this outfit later and not got it sweaty for the gym because I like to wear a long line top like this for paddle, but never mind, I'll find something else. So yes, this is my outfit of the morning. I'm excited to do a workout because I have not moved my body in over a week because of France. I took resistance bands with me and I did a couple of 15-minute resistance band YouTube workouts while we were there, but this will be my first weight session in a while. So let's go. Okay, my darlings, workout done, and we've had some good news and we've had some bad news. The good news is that, according to Chloe, who is normally right, there is a heat wave coming our way in about a week's time. So I'm praying that that is accurate. It looks like there is actually sun on my Apple weather forecast, so I'm gonna remain optimistic about that. The bad news is that we found out that the gorgeous tree on our driveway needs to get cut down. It has been falling apart. Every time there's a gust of wind, another giant branch does fall off it. So yes, probably a little bit unsafe, but it's just such a beautiful tree and it really makes our driveway look so much more gorgeous. So I'm a little bit sad about that. I've decided instead of getting straight in the shower, I'm just going to do a tiny bit of gardening in my workout clothing because I don't know how long this sun is going to last today, and I'm desperate to do just an hour of pottering in the kitchen garden. Did a tiny bit last night. Oh, bumblebee! Sorry, I need to rescue this guy. What are you doing there, you silly Billy? What are you doing there? Would you like to go and sit on some salvia? I'm helping you. Let's get a flower. Oh, look at that beautiful bit of lavender. Come on, baby. I'm helping you. Come on, let's go outside. I know you're a bit tired, but this is going to be nice, I promise. Oh. That is a very tired bumblebee. Come on, baby. This is very random because I have never planted or tried to grow potatoes, and yet I have just found a spud amongst my pumpkins. Like a perfect little new potato. How random is that? Maybe bird poo is to blame, I'm not sure. But yeah, my first potato, accidentally. Okay, my darlings, I have got a load of branches here because Charlie did a little bit of tree trimming yesterday. So I've also grabbed some wildflower from the meadow, and I'm going to do a little entrance hall display here. It's not going to be my most colourful one ever because it's literally just wildflower and twigs, but hopefully it'll look lovely. So let's see what we can do. I think these are from an apple tree. Cut them yesterday, had them in water overnight. So we'll try and do something beautiful and structural. Well, it's certainly one of my more peculiar, wild and wonderful displays, but I actually don't mind. I would so much rather have something imperfect and wild than nothing at all here. Love, oh, beautifully modelled by Dexter, who's just enjoying having free roam of the carpet. So yeah, completely free of charge, just a few trimmings from the tree that Charlie snipped yesterday and some Queen Anne's lace, complete with a few little bugs by the looks of it, from the wildflower meadow. It's certainly sculptural, and sometimes I quite like a simple green and white display. So there we go. This should hopefully last a week or so if I keep the water topped up. Hello darlings, I've decided to do heatless curls today, although they're probably only going to be in for about an hour, so we shall see, nothing lost. I have been thinking about this veggie pasta idea since last night. I saw something on my Instagram explore page and it really inspired me. We have got loads of rainbow chard, which was not included in the Instagram recipe, loads of spinach in the garden, and of course loads of courgette, and even a few little tiny baby tomatoes, which I have literally just been and collected from the greenhouse. It's not a huge amount yet, but I think it'll be really tasty. So I'm going to experiment with a pasta sauce. I'm going to saute the spinach in my pan. I've been really loving the Always pans again lately. I got into a real habit of using them and then I kind of forgot about them for a while. I think Charlie moved them and I just went back to our old stuff, but this is non-toxic, non-stick, and it really is amazing. They've got loads of pans now in the collection, so I might treat myself to the mini one of this as well. Do I need it? I don't know, but I love them. So I'm going to saute the spinach in here. I'm going to put in the oven the tomatoes and the garlic, and maybe even a bit of courgette. And then I'm going to blend all of those things, plus a bit of nutritional yeast and a bit of the cream cheese and some olive oil in the blender, and then add it to my pasta and just hope for the best. It's a real experiment. I feel like if you have children that you want to get them to eat more veggies, blending them up into a pasta sauce is just such a good shout, I think. But let's not get too excited. Ooh, the sun's just come out. Until we've tasted it, but I'm excited to give this a go. Step 1, wash the spinach. Changed my mind, I'm actually going to do the roasting bits first. So I'm going to take the greenery off my little tiny baby tomatoes. They are so cute. This is just me getting very excited because I don't have that many, but if I don't pick them and use them, then they're just going to go to waste, so I might as well stick them in my pasta sauce. I mean, look at that, literally looks like a little sweetie. And then as soon as I've eaten this, I am going to do my unboxing and trying on of bits with you, because I've been promising that for the entire video and I'm yet to do it. Let's just stick in a bit of courgette, seeing as I've got so much of it. Bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt on the courgette, and that's going to go in the oven just for like 10 minutes. Right, meanwhile, let's ditch this. So I find with rainbow chard you can pretty much treat it the same as you would treat spinach. So I'm just cutting it up to be a little bit smaller, these giant colourful leaves, and along with my actual spinach, this is just going to go in the Always pan and hopefully just reduce in size and cook a little bit. Oh, I missed a tomato. Shove that in the oven. Look at all of that goodness. Yummy. Oh my gosh, I'm going to turn into Popeye if I keep eating this. Pasta. Okay, the pasta is cooking, the spinach chard mix is sauteing, and my tomatoes, garlic and courgette in the oven. I found this giant block of, is it Parmesan or Pecorino? Parmigiano in the fridge, and it is actually out of date. I don't really mind. I don't really care about using out of date Parmesan. If anything, I think it's better. So I'm going to use this instead of nutritional yeast. I'm probably going to use like that much, and my mouth is watering just thinking about a cheesy veggie pasta. Also in the Thermomix, along with the spinach chard and bits that are in the oven, I'm going to do cashew nuts, salt, and olive oil. And I think it should be really yummy. I hope. I really hope. And then I might, in the pan that I used for the spinach, chop up and just fry a little bit of courgette so that I've got something else to chew as well. Yay! This sounds yummy, I'm excited. Ooh, Parmigiano Reggiano. And by the way, this dress I think is absolutely gorgeous. It's a brand that I found on Instagram called Holly Blocks, and it's a small business, and I just thought it was the cutest little thing. It's got these little, maybe it's block print, maybe that's the name, like little bib detail, pleat detail, tie around the waist, so exactly the kind of thing I love to wear at home. Okay, I'm adding in my sauteed chard. Yummy. A good glug of olive oil. A pinch of salt. Yum! And my veggies from the oven. Gosh, they smell amazing. And I'm gonna scrape that olive oil in as well. Woohoo! Right, I'm gonna waz this up, and I think it might need a little bit of the cooking water, but should be perfect. Ooh.
Pattern on it, isn't it? They have all different colours and everything. What kind of thing you do? Really?
Okay, so this is how the pasta is currently looking. It's not quite as beautiful as the ones that I see on my Instagram Explore page, but I just tried a little bit and it is rather scrumptious. I have the courgettes just cooking in the pan with a little bit of olive oil, so they've got a little bit of burntness to them, which always tastes nice. Popped some pepper in, added the blended mixture, which had a little bit of basil.
I reckon a little bit of basil will work nicely.
I'm sure it would.
Do you want a bit in there?
Yes, but we'll use it as a garnish, shall we? Lovely. Yes, the blended veggies. Thank you, darling. There we go. Yeah, the blended veggies, olive oil, and about 2 cups worth of pasta water to make it nice and smooth. I'm going to put it into my bowl and dig in. Yummy.
Looks pretty good, darling, to be fair.
Well, it's mega healthy, so this is
Yeah, it's pasta.
a ton of... Who cares?
No, I'm just saying to you, it's still a good lunch. Like,
It's loads of rainbow chard,
pasta once or
spinach.
twice a week is fine. Ideally once a week's fine.
All day, every day. And voila, this is what it looks like plated. I probably could have blended the sauce a little bit more because there's still a few little lumps and bumps in there, but that just adds to the texture. Charlie's beautiful basil garnish, and I'm going to dig in. Well, that was absolutely scrumptious. I feel very full, but not like heavy full. Definitely will be repeating that with whatever veggies are in the garden. Now, very excitingly, I simply must try my pistachio, courgette and lime loaf. I'm so excited to give it a go. I've got Jack here and Martin working in the garden. Lala has requested a slice, Chloe has requested a slice, so I've got 5 plates here. Charlie's being healthy until the weekend, his loss. So I'm gonna cut the cake. And I also have a little bit of the pistachio icing left over, so I thought I would make a pistachio iced milkshake kind of. It's gonna be like a really creamy coffee with that in it. So I've got a coffee which I made earlier that's been in the fridge. Pop that in the Thermomix. And then I'm going to do a good dollop of this cream, that the rest of which is on the cake. Ooh, pistachio cream. Oh my god, that is the best cake icing ever. And then I'm going to blend that up with some oat milk. Not going to bother with ice, am I? We'll see. I'll pour it over ice. Let's give that a blend. I've just had an idea of how I can make this the bougiest pistachio iced latte ever. I'm going to put a little bit more of this cream on a plate. Oh, this is going to be so good. Smushing it round. Bear with me. You'll see what I'm doing now. I'm going to do like the top of the coffee cup in the cream. Oh, this is so decadent for a Tuesday afternoon. Oh my goodness, how fabulous. Right, so that's covered in the cream. Oh my goodness. And now, let's make it a bit neater. I'm going to, this is some leftover crushed pistachio that I used to sprinkle on top of the cake yesterday. I'm just gonna roll the top of the glass. Oh my gosh, this is so extra. Oh, it looks so professional. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, now a few ice cubes. And my pistachio cream latte is going on top. Oh yes, oh my gosh. Sorry, you didn't even see that on camera. This, oh my goodness, is this not the best looking iced pistachio latte you've ever seen? I'm gonna have to take a quick photo of this for the gram on my phone, and then I will give it a try. Oh my goodness me. Do you know what? I'm going to take a photo of it with the cake. So I'm going to do a ceremonious cutting of the cake. I really hope this is going to be good. Oh, that looks amazing. Yes. These are nice big slices. That is what you want. Fabulous. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness me. Should I have put some whole pistachios on the top there too, for decoration purposes? Right, bear with me, I'm just taking a photo. Well, doesn't that just look absolutely fabulous? A pistachio and courgette lover's dream. Right, time to give this a go. It's gone a little bit kind of frothy on top, probably because of the cream cheese, which now I think about it is a bit weird in a latte, but it's not real cream cheese, it's the vegan Coco's organic one, so I think it should be perfect. Oh, wow, that is 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Yes. Now, I've done half a slice because the slices are massive. Ooh. Let's give this cake a try. That's amazing. That is so good. That is so good that I'm actually gonna take Petra a slice of this to enjoy after Padel later. That is so good. That cream cheese frosting, amazing. And if you're vegan baking, obviously I did have butter, but you could find a vegan butter and use the vegan Coco's organic cream cheese. That is so good. Finally, something that I baked that's delicious. Yay! Okay, my darlings, first of all, can we just talk about how much food I had in my teeth for that last vlog clip down in the kitchen? How hilarious. I just looked in the mirror to take my heatless curls out and wow, a lot of food. They were only in my hair for like an hour and my hair was pretty wet and it's still a little bit damp, so not the best success. Like this side is pretty much still straight, but we've got a bit of movement here, but never mind. I've just rekindled my love for this lipstick. It is the Dior Beauty, Dior Addict Millefiori, and I think I love it even more because the packaging is Stunnerillo. It's very, very balmy and quite like an easy to wear natural lip colour. So I've just popped that on to do my first ever Hermes unboxing, which is very exciting. I've said in the past my feelings about Hermes handbags, that they are just so much money. Like the one that I love would probably cost me, I mean, I don't know that much about Hermes, I'll start from the go saying that. But I think if I was lucky enough to get it from the store, which in itself I still think is a little bit of a joke, I think it would probably cost me like £7,000 to £9,000, and if I was to get it secondhand, we're talking like £20,000, which blows my mind, and I do think it's a little bit crazy. So spoiler alert, there's no handbag in this order, but as you may have spotted from the South of France vlog, and I have mentioned many a time before, sorry, this lighting is has just gone really awful. That's a little bit better. One of the most worn things in my wardrobe this year has been my Oran. See, I don't even know what they're called. The sandals. These ones here. And again, when I first saw someone wearing these and tagging them and I looked at the price, I actually had a laugh and I was like, that's ridiculous. And yet here I am holding them in a beloved fashion because they really are lovely and I get so much wear out of them. In fact, easily my most worn shoes this summer. I will probably buy another pair for next summer because, you know, you spend all that money and you'd hope that they last forever, but bit gross showing you up close. They are very well worn and I think a second pair would do me well. Price per wear, they've done pretty well. Anyway, that's a little bit of a spoiler alert. Without further ado, let me unbox my Hermes order with you. And here it is. It is not a small box, but it's been sat here for the last 48 hours since we got back from France and I've been desperate to sink my teeth into it. So let's go. We can do a full Hermes online unboxing together. I don't watch Hermes videos, I'm not that obsessed, but I've certainly never seen anyone in a vlog undoing an Hermes online order. Maybe it's not the done thing, but who cares? That was a workout in itself, my goodness. First review of Hermes online ordering. Their packaging is very substantial. Well, oh my goodness, that's very exciting. How people get so excited about an EasyJet orange box, I will never know, and yet here I am getting excited about a bright orange box. So let's start with the smallest and work our way up. It is very cute. The brown ribbon makes me wish that there was chocolate inside, but alas, I think this might just be a little bit more exciting than chocolate. It's like a textured, almost looks like a cardboard leather texture on the box. This might be quite predictable because I think I have mentioned this a few times before. So underneath the layers of tissue paper, we have got a little bag within which is, dun dun dun, a beautiful, I hope, belt. Gosh, even the end of the belt has its own bag. Speaking of which, did you watch the magic trick that happened in the last vlog in South of France? There was a little, like, he managed to magic my Majuri ring into 2 bags this big, which were elastic band closed together in 2 wallets without anyone noticing. It was incredible. So that's very cute. If you've got any ideas what one could do with this, let me know. I thought that the one with the classic H logo would be quite cute and versatile given how much I wear my Loewe and Valentino belts. I'll try that on in a second when I stand up because I'm really hoping it will fit around the waist. So, sorry, I have still got pistachio in my teeth. So that's what's inside box numero uno. Number 2, this one, again, might be a little bit predictable, especially given the love that I just shared for my shoes. This is probably my receipt, which I don't really want to look at. So a little Hermes orange shoe box, and these shoes are called, Oh no, they don't do anything as common as putting the shoe name on the box. My goodness. Every shoe comes with its own little bag. We don't put 2 shoes in one bag at Hermes, and it is, just trying to hold them the right way up. Ta-da! Basically, the same shoe again, but with a little block heel. Now, I have to give full, unequivocal credit to my darling Robin for these, because I saw her wear them and I was like, oh, are they new? Is that a new creation? We don't know if they're new or not, but she wore them, I think the first time she came over to do some bridesmaid duties, and I just fell in love with them, and I do love a chunky block heel. I know that I will get a ton of wear out of these, even sometimes when I could previously have worn the flat ones. I think these are just a little bit more smart and elevated, and I already know they're going to be really comfy, so I'm going to pop those down on the floor and we'll do a little try on in a moment. They're just so lovely, so classic, they'll go with everything, and that is a really lovely heel height for wearing all day. Super Trooper. Again, what does one do with these? I will actually use them for packing shoes on holiday. That probably makes the most sense. Now, this one might have you a little bit more inquisitive. And if I'm being totally honest, of the 3 things here, this is the most likely item to be returned, because as much as I feel that I'm going to need it throughout the rest of summer, I'm just curious as to what the price per wear will be, but let's hope it's going to be good, because I would like to keep it. We shall see. So this did come from a need. I say in vastly inverted, what are they called? Inverted quotation marks. It's not a need, but I did feel that my wardrobe was missing this certain piece, and when I was shopping for the shoes and the belt, I thought I'll just add it to my basket, and we shall see. So, tissue paper, and then straight to the item, and it is a chunky knit cardigan. Yes, it is a cardigan. I'm excited to give it a try. In fact, let's just do that right now. So, beautifully wrapped up. Funnily, the only similar thing I have to this in my wardrobe is from Topshop from years and years ago, and I get a lot of wear out of that Topshop cardigan. So I'm hoping that, given how much I use the Topshop one, the price per wear of this could actually be pretty good. We shall see. Let's tilt you. Whoa, that's a lot of mass. One moment, please. Can you believe it? The sun is actually shining. How lovely is this dress, by the way? I am so pleased with this purchase. I think it's so pretty. You've got little ruffle details on the sleeves, cute little belt, cinching you in around the waist, and a really lovely length. Hair is just bonkers. Okay, let's give this a go. There are always going to be cardigans that would be a million times more affordable than this, naturally, that are very, very similar. But do you know what? I really like it. I think I would get a lot of wear out of something like this, because it's just the sort of thing that you fling on over dresses when it gets a little bit chilly on a summer evening. Do I need the cardigan to be Hermes? Absolutely not. I'll be the first to admit that it is ridiculous, and I am going to remind myself of the price. If it's just ridiculous, then I will return it, but at the same time I am conscious that the price per wear could be pretty good, given how much I regularly come up to my dressing room trying to find something like this to just fling on a summer evening, but not ever finding anything. We'll see. In fact, let's check the receipt. Do I love it enough? Oh, right, okay, it's an empty card. Is it? Okay. Right, that's useful. Not. Try again. Second envelope. I mean, obviously, like, ridiculously expensive for a cardigan, but in my head, I thought I'd actually paid double this, which would have been an instant return. But yeah, it's still a stupid amount for a cardigan, but I think I will keep it actually, because I know that I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of it in summer, in autumn and winter, you always need a cozy layer to pop around your shoulders. I don't at the moment though, because it's pretty toasty. So, made in Italy. Let's just check that it's at least 100% wool. Yeah, 100% virgin wool, so it will keep me nice and toasty warm. Lovely, and now let's try on the gorgeous shoes. I have ordered these in a half size up to my normal size. I can't even tell what size I got in these. In fact, that might even say 30. I think that says 36. Which I am. So I got these in my regular shoe size, and I got these, I think not even tactically, I think because that was just the size they had available, in a 36.5. Ooh. Yeah! They are lovely. So lovely. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, instantly in love. I could have got away with a 36, my regular size, but I think on shoes that you slip on, you can definitely get away with a half size up as well. So there we go. I love them. Can you see them? I can't actually tell if you can see them. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. I can already tell that, like the flat sandals, they're not the grippiest of shoes, so you definitely need to wear them on some quite rough, stony ground to scuff up the bottom a little bit, because otherwise they don't have much grip. But other than that, they are fabulous. Now let's see about this belt. So obviously not with this dress necessary, but we want it to fit around the waist. Oh, I think it's too big. Yeah, that's too big, unfortunately. Well, actually, considering how bloated I get, maybe it's not. It doesn't have a toggle. Ah, that's annoying. I feel like it kind of needs a little toggle there. Does it? I wish it had one more hole. Maybe I could take it to Timpson's. What do you think? Maybe I don't need. I'm gonna try it on, I think, with a few more dresses to see if another hole, I think another hole would be useful. I might check if I can get the next size down. I can't remember what size I ordered, but I think the next size down would be perfect. Yay! So there we go, my first ever Hermes unboxing. A few staple pieces to my wardrobe that hopefully I'll get tons of wear out of. Beautiful quality, and judging from bits that I already wear a lot of in my wardrobe, I think they will be wise purchases. Now let me show you two bits which I ordered from Net-a-Porter while we were in the south of France. Okay, my darlings, here is the first item from my little Net-a-Porter order, and this is the result of some very, very clever targeted Instagram advertising from Net-a-Porter, because this came up in my explore page, or on my explore page, and I instantly had to add it to my basket. It's one of the more affordable brands on Net-a-Porter, you will be pleased to know. Gorgeous green linen, at least I'm pretty sure it's linen. Don't think you can see, but the new Hermes, not Oran, they've got a different name. The new Hermes sandals are the perfect height for this, because the height that I am, this would be just ever so slightly touching the floor. Excuse me, it's a little bit boobyish. It would be touching the floor if I was wearing flat shoes, but these not even 1-inch heels, I don't feel the height when I'm walking in them, hence I'm sure I could wear them all day, every day, but that little tiny height boost just means that a lot of my clothes will be lifted off the floor, so that's perfect. And they're just so versatile. Yeah, thrilled about the shoes. The dress, yes, so I mean, we all know that I tragically have no cleavage, and I feel that if I did have cleavage, it would be even better. Imagine just having a little bit of boob here would be really nice, but I do not. So I feel that I could actually, or could I? Because if I take it up a tiny bit at the shoulders, then it's a little bit tight on the waist, but then it does very cleverly, I've done a little bow here, but it does very cleverly have a smocked section there, so maybe it wouldn't be too tight. I'm not sure. What do you guys advise, considering that you are getting a little flash of brassiere there. Maybe if I just didn't wear one, but then I guess if I leant forward it might be a bit revealing. Don't know, but I'm definitely willing to persevere because I think the dress is lovely, perfect for summer but not like mega hot days. Unsurprisingly, straw bag, very, very classic, perfect outfit for me. Yeah, really happy with this. I think I will wear this next time I have an occasion to go to. I think we're going out for dinner on Friday, so this will be perfect. And just like that, we are into autumn clothing. I'm joking. I'm hoping by the time you guys watch this video, we'll be very nearly in our summer heat wave. But this was in the sale on Net-a-Porter from Cult Gaia. And I am a big fan of Cult Gaia dresses. I think they do really interesting silhouettes. This is a... see, this could be a bit weird because do you wear it on a hot day or a cool day? Or do you wear it on a day when it's starting to get cool but it's still summer? I don't know. That's what's confusing me, the fabric versus the silhouette. They're saying two very different things. But it is this like halter neck and therefore backless, quite fabulous really. Asymmetric knitted dress. Down at the bottom, again, I've got the Hermes sandals on, which just again look sensational. Best purchase of the month, I'm going to be as bold enough to say. Yeah, not sure on the dress, just looking in the mirror here. It is really quite fabulous, but it's just that weirdness of the time of year that one would wear it. I'm not too sure. It could actually be 5% itchy as well. Oh, if only one had a fabulous cardigan that one could wear with it if it got really chilly. Let's see, like imagine you go out for dinner, so you want to be seasonally appropriately dressed. Oh, see, I like it more now, because then I could wear a cardigan, and then, oh, I'm just getting a little warm. I'll fling the shoulders down, and suddenly you're breathable. Again, I'm going to remind myself of the price, and if it's not too cray-cray, then I think I could be very tempted to keep it, because it is fun and cozy. Like, imagine... I do need to go back to Soho Farmhouse, haven't been in so long, but imagine, I think I'm actually going on Friday, going to go and see Em. But yeah, autumn days by the fire pit with a cozy layer on top. Yes, I think I've just sold it to myself. Oh, actually, right, this is where it gets a little bit crazy because the next thing that I put in my Net-a-Porter order is actually a puffer coat, which is meant to be showing you in early August, but all the good ones do tend to sell out by winter. Oh, this is so light, and I'm just thinking of like my errands that I run, dashing to Pilates. This would be a really fabulous Pilates coat. I love the colour. It's like a champagne gold. It's so light, I cannot even tell you. These little slightly pointless straps. Yeah, I mean, not much detail to it, to be honest. Looks quite cool over the knit dress. It's just the weirdest outfit, literally the weirdest thing to show you in July, August. Is that the cool thing to do these days? Leave a little tag on the sleeves? I'm not sure, but imagine this over, in fact you won't need to imagine, I'm going to show you in a second, over my sports gear. Not going to lie, I do spend half my life going to the Bamford Club at the moment, and I feel like this would be a really bougie, fabulous coat as my everyday winter morning. Can't believe I'm thinking about this already, but yes. Again, I've sold it to myself. Oh, it's so light, that is just mental. Absolutely mental. And it's got a hood, so I won't get caught in the rain. This was a really lovely delivery to arrive home to after our trip. It is a gift from my wonderful friends at Holland Cooper, and this is their new bag. This is called the Soho camera bag. I was going to call it the Soho Disco, but I think that's the Gucci, isn't it? I think this is the Soho camera bag. So you've got this gorgeous suede and leather bag, the perfect size, let's be honest, it's perfect. Suede on one side, the HC logo, got a little, I actually love it this way around, a little bit of leather and a more subtle logo. Oh, that sits at a really nice height as well. That is rather gorgeous. Imagine this outfit with fairly tight fitting brown boots, That is quite fabulous. I really love, oh my gosh, look at the chain detail. It's actually got the HC logo within the chain. Sorry, my hands look so veiny, my goodness. Yes, nice. I love that they always think of these details. Little studs on the bottom. Love that. That's absolutely gorgeous. And such a practical size. I think I might actually make this my everyday autumn handbag when the time comes. And very quickly, before my camera battery completely dies, I also picked up from Net-a-Porter, ordered a new pair of Loewe sunglasses. This order took like 10 days to arrive. I ordered it a good week before we went to France, but now that they've got fulfillment in Italy, sometimes the bits that arrive a bit more slowly. So these are a green, mottled, almost tortoise sunglasses with the Loewe logo, and my original Loewe sunglasses I wore throughout the entire France trip. They're a little bit, what's the word? Wacky races, but I do quite like them. What do you guys think? Do I need a green Loewe pair of sunglasses? They are quite bougie. I think I love them. And finally, last but not least, and they don't have notches on the top, so I can wear them on my head, I've got two. Darn it, my battery died and all I had left to show you was a couple of swimsuits. Ooh, must be careful not to pull on the dress. So, doop. First of all, I love a bandeau bikini because you don't need to worry about getting tan lines on your chest. This actually has the option of little straps, but I probably won't use the straps. This colour, ooh, that way up. This colour is just going to be super flattering and fun with a lightly bronzed skin. We do have our family holiday to Catalonia as our next trip, unless we get so depressed with English summer that we decide to do like a couple of nights away again. And then the matching bottoms, love the coral colour. And then I am a fan of a swimsuit, and particularly a halter neck one. So this is just, it's giving Barbie. It's definitely giving Barbie. A little v-neck, and I think that's going to be just super flattering. A nice high-waisted cut on the legs and a little bit of pleating on the actual swimsuit. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right, I need to get changed into an outfit for paddle. Have a quick tidy up of this room and we'll hit the courts. Okay, just very quickly going to show you my vision for how I'm going to dress for Pilates when it gets chilly. This is me justifying buying a ridiculous puffer coat in summer, but can you blame me, because we haven't had summer aside from our wedding week, which I will be eternally grateful for. That was literally the only nice week weather-wise that we've had for summer 2023. So this is how I'll be turning up to my Pilates when it is chillier and not August. I can't get over how light this coat is. I think I'm in love with it. Yes, I'm gonna get so much wear out of this. When it's raining, I'll just be like a little golden Eskimo. You've got pockets, you've got pointless straps. Yeah, love it. Big fan of that. And now I am ready for paddle. Might pop a little t-shirt on for today. This is a Lululemon sports bra. I preferred the one that I was wearing earlier because it's a bit longer, but never mind. And then these are the little Sweaty Betty leggings that they very kindly gave us at the Origins event. And yeah, so Sweaty Betty leggings often have this pocket in them, which is very useful. Right, so glad that I curled my hair because now that I'm going to hit the paddle courts, it's all going to fall out, but never mind. At least we enjoyed a few minutes of trying on and unboxing with curls. Okay, let's go. Petra and I are taking a break, and Jack is giving Lila, oh, sorry, I'm out of breath, a speed lesson.
The last one, you just let go of the racket.
natural. I think this is going to be our new tradition, post-paddle rosé. Cheers, darlings.
Cheers.
To a wonderful match. Padel.
Thank you, Claudia.
Thank you.